first day at Lucky Bay, just cooking dinner. Got the stuff going. It's a little bit breezy, but not too bad. Sun's gone down. It's just on 6 o'clock. Beautiful afternoon here, and tonight's dinner is going to be a spaghetti with a chorizo, onion and tomato salsa. Should be good because I'm cooking it, so it better be good. So this is day one of our official role as camp hosts. Lisa's being very gentle the way she's packing that drawer there. This is Ranger Lisa reporting for duty. So we're just going to do a round now and make sure that anyone that shouldn't be here isn't here. So site's emptying out this morning, but I'm sure it's going to get very busy in the next hour or so. Here we go. Wait. Oh, there. Doesn't get more official than a woman with a clipboard. So we're just on the top of the hill between Lucky Bay and Thistle Cove. Just having a walk along the ridge. It's just beautiful. Well, it's Easter Friday. Happy Easter, everyone. And I hope you're spending your Easter break in a place just as beautiful as this. Lucky Bay in the Cape LeGrand National Park. Stunning. So this is where we've hidden away this morning. Came down for a swim. It's just beautiful. Lisa down there on the rocks. And the water is crystal clear. I'll take you in for a swim and just show you around. It's just lovely. So it's Tuesday morning after Easter, 5th I think it is, 5th of April 2020, 6th of April 2020. And so we decided we'd pop down the beach this morning, nice and early, and have brekkie on the beach. It's a beautiful day here today, Lucky Bay, the sun's out and it's nice and warm. So it's nice waves out there as well. Gorgeous, aren't you?
Can't hear.
So today, if the wind stays down, we're going to inflate the stand-up paddle boards, and we're actually going to go for a paddle out around the headland. There's a really big cave in the face of the headland there that we noticed yesterday when we were walking, so we're going to go for a paddle out there. It's only a kilometre or so from the beach, so that should be good. We'll just keep our fingers crossed that the wind stays away, but at the moment things are looking great. Beautiful morning here at Lucky Bay. This was a big surprise. The Kmart Campmaster gas cooker. We probably bought that, 15 years ago, I'd say. One of our first camping trips to the Carragini. And if you just pulled it out, hit the button, away it went. So kettle's on the boil. So here we are, Lucky Bay, going out for a paddle. Got some company. So we're going for a paddle out around the headland, see if we can find that big cave. Beautiful day here at Lucky Bay. There's the big cave. Looks like, unfortunately, can't get in it. It's there we go. Cool. Might as well head back to the beach where it's a little bit calmer. Might have a snorkel just here. So we're up early this morning and going to have a go at the Frenchman's Peak climb. Lovely morning here. A little bit overcast, but that's meant to clear. So we've made ourselves a promise that we would climb the Frenchman's Peak twice a week. So it means 8 times while we're here. So this is number 1. But I did mention to Lisa that perhaps we need to reassess that goal when we're at the top after the first climb. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, Frenchman's Peak. Should take us about 40 minutes to get to the top. Nice chilly morning. Should be great. See you at the top. Made it. Day 1, climb 1, 25 minutes and 30 seconds to get to the top. Need to shave a minute a day off that. There's the view, just beautiful. It's looking back towards Lucky Bay. A bit cloudy, we'll do it on a day when it's nice and sunny.
To say hello and have a cuppa.
Continuing with our wildlife officer duties here at Lucky Bay, we've just trapped ourselves a big huntsman in the ladies' toilets. So a little bit easier to handle than the 1.5 metre long dugites. So I'll just let this guy go in the bush. Hopefully we won't see him again. So here we are, day 7 I think it is. And our wildlife at Lucky Bay continues with a lovely little wolf spider this time, sitting on the Jenny. It's just wildlife everywhere around here, isn't there? We'll be full-blown Steve Irwins by the time we leave here.
Well, hopefully not, since he's dead.
So, exciting morning again this morning. More snake action. Our big dugite friend has been back. So we chased him off into the bush and then we got out of there in a hurry. So we're on the walk now to Thistle Cove and then we'll push on to Hellfire Bay. It's about a 14.5 kilometre return trip. This is Thistle Cove. We walk along the beach here. Up off the other end, that should get us on the track to Hellfire Bay. this is the end of the hike. We're 6 kilometres into it. That's Hellfire Bay down there. But it's if we go all the way and then come back, it's 3 kilometres to get back to where we are now, and we're already 2 and a bit hours from home. So pushing on into the afternoon, so we might just sit down here and have a drink of water and a handful of peanuts, because that's all Lisa bought for our picnic. Handful of peanuts. Any crackers? Oh, okay.
My new bag.
Oh wow. So there we go, Hellfire Bay. It looks beautiful. So we'll go down for a drive down there one of the coming days. Have a swim, hike down into Little Hellfire. But this has been a beautiful walk. Oh, thank you. So it's a quite old day here at Lucky Bay today. The cyclones moved through. The worst of the winds are over. We had some really strong southwesterly winds pumping in most of the morning, but that seems to have abated quite a bit, which is good. But it's pretty quiet here in the campground. I had a lot of people just bail out, didn't want, especially those in tents. They were the clever ones, didn't want to face the wind, so they pulled out. So what I might do, I might just take the opportunity to go for a bit of a walk around and show you the facilities here, because they're great facilities. Western Australia has really lifted their game with facilities in the national parks, and some of the facilities here, and also the Fitzgerald National Park, and even up in Exmouth, are really good. So I'll take you for a quick walk around. This is so there's 2 campsites at Lucky Bay, an upper one and a lower one. So we're looking after the upper one, which is campsites 23 to 56, and then the lower one is 0 to 23. So this is the camp kitchen. It's got gas hot water, so not reliant on the sun, unlike the showers, unfortunately. There's a burner there and a couple of barbecues, as you can see, and some great bench space, somewhere to sit. Well, that's pretty good. We'll go up and have a look at the facilities. So the loos here are drop dunnies, as they are nearly all national parks around WA, but we've got solar powered hot water showers here when the sun's out. It's been 2 or 3 days without any sunshine, so unfortunately our hot water showers are not that hot at the moment, but when the sun's shining, they're beautiful. So here's the facilities. As you can see, they're pretty good. Somebody was saying that they're as good as any 5-star hotel. Although I think if I booked into a 5-star hotel and only got a drop dunny, I don't think I'd be too happy. Well, there you go, they're not bad at all. So typical couple of bays here. See, they're nice and level, covered in a bit of a pea gravel or crushed granite, probably is a better word to describe it. What would they be? Have to be 3, 6, 10, probably 10 by 10. It's pretty close to that. That's about the average size. There's a couple smaller and a couple bigger, but about 10 by 10 pathway down from the upper section down to the lower section. The lower section is the older section, so the trees are much more established and a little bit more sheltered down here. See the bins here? They've got rubbish bins everywhere around the place. Take you down and show you the facilities, the camp kitchen in the lower section. So this is the camp kitchen for the lower section, or one of them. Pretty similar to what we've got up the top there. Big barbecue, a couple of hot plates, or gas burners, ring burners, whatever you want to call them, and sink and a couple of benches over there. So we've actually we're a little bit better off where we are. At least we've got 2 barbecues and the ring burners. But as I said, this is only one of the 2 camp kitchens here. There's another one just down a little bit lower. We'll go down and have a look at that. Just down the path down here, there's a really good communal area just here, under the shade cloth or sail shades. So this is the second of the 2 camp kitchens in the lower section, and this one's really quite nice and sheltered down here in a nice shady spot. Big barbecue, a couple of ring burners, and some gas hot water again. I can sit down here and have a meal in the shelter, which is great. And I'll just take you down the path again. Look at this beautiful tree here. Throughout the day as the wind changes. So this is the day visitors into the national park. Once again, shade cloth over the top, a few tables, barbecue, rubbish bins. Barbecue's powered by gas, and you're on the beach, which is spectacular on a nice sunny day. And that's about it. So that's it, Lucky Bay, they're the facilities. It is really, really nice, absolutely beautiful. So go online, see if you can book yourself a site. They are very highly sought after, but the trick is just keep trying every day, 2 or 3 times a day, because they do get booked out well in advance, and people do release them as they realise they're not going to be able to make their holidays. So keep trying is my tip. Another beautiful morning here at the bay. A little bit chilly, but still stunning morning. It's going to be a great day. Campground full. That signs up almost all the time. In fact, I think it's probably a permanent resident. So we might just make that a wrap. I've been banging on long enough. Have covered a lot, but there's still a lot to cover here. We haven't been down to the bays, Little Hellfire Bay, Thistle Cove, and down onto Cape of Grand Beach, and they're all beautiful places. They're too good to miss out. So I'll do another episode. We're here for another couple of weeks, and just show you those places because they're just too good to miss. Final thing for all you campers and travellers out there, if you've got a booking at a campsite in WA National Parks, and your plans change and you're not going to make it, please don't let the site just go unused. Jump back online and cancel your booking and free up that site. There are so many people looking to try and get into these beautiful campsites along our coastline. And while we've been here all through Easter and the school holidays, we've had between 8 and 10 empty sites the whole time. It's just people's situations changes, they're just not going to make it, but they don't cancel a booking and it just goes unused because we have no idea if people are going to show up or not. So if you have a booking and your plans change, please jump back online, free the site up for someone else, and give them the opportunity to enjoy these beautiful places. You never know, one day it could be you that benefits from somebody cancelling their booking. So do that, it would be fantastic. So thanks folks, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers, catch you later.
It is time for me to drift onto the unknown. And maybe I've seen too much. Maybe I need to be alone. But it's you who traveled a long, long way from here. We had our ups and downs. You always made it clear. Into the space, into the great wide open. God only knows we tried, making it great. And in the moments we had, the times of our lives. There is one thing for sure, we won't have a clue. We'll forget all the people we always thought we knew. So promise me one thing,